Alright, so boom. This is going to be the first meal right here. We got 6 waffles in here, 650 calories. We got 35 grams of protein, 78 grams of carbs, and 24 grams of fat. Alongside that, I will be doing probably 2 of these, and then eventually I'll also be having some yogurt. That'll already put me at 55 grams of protein on the day, a bunch of carbs, and then also, of course, the coffee. Part of eating healthy is really finding out what you like to eat and just sticking to it and making it really easy in terms of how you're going to get it. And so what that looks like for some people is grocery shopping at the beginning of the week, or if you have the money for it, finding a place that you like to eat from and sticking to something that you like, that you know is healthy and is going to serve you in terms of calories, macros, and everything in between. If you really want to be over the top and healthy, instead of using Aunt Jemima, you could use a sugar-free syrup. This one has 100 calories. And honestly, this isn't something that I really paid too much attention to because I know that today I'm going to be burning it off anyways. So sugar is something you don't want to have too much of, and so you do want to moderate that a little bit because when you have too much sugar, it does make you feel like shit. But there's sugar in so many things that it almost makes it unreasonable to avoid it entirely. Like, I'm pretty sure there's sugar in this. You can fact check me on that. But, so like my coffee, for example, isn't something that I put sugar in. And I like to think that doing things like that really helps. And you guys know how I look. Maybe there's some truth in what I'm saying. Who knows? There you have it. 6 waffles right there, down the hatch. The whole point isn't necessarily to be healthy, quote unquote, all the time. It's just to be health conscious, right? We have to monitor what we eat on a daily basis. And while I don't eat waffles every day, I do consciously think about what I'm eating. Got this these electrolytes on deck now. So the goal usually before caffeine is to just wait an hour of being awake and also have 2 water bottles. I've only had about half of mine, so probably gonna hold off just a little bit before I have the caffeine because I don't want to go against what I know is right. So today's also one of those days where I have a workout planned and I want to do it sooner rather than later. Typically, I like fasting until the early afternoon, until around like 1-ish. But again, today I want to get it knocked out of the way so that I can get to the gym later today and get that done. And so everything happens kind of sooner in the day because if I end up waiting too long to eat, my day ends up ending way later and it bleeds into my rest, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna eat now. It's currently 10:13. I got 6 waffles in front of me and I'm ready to go to town. Empty. Nothing on the plate. I'm starting to really recognize that with this endurance game, there's levels. I just watched this video of the cyclist who lives out there in France. In total, trained for 7 hours or something like that. Cycling is a different beast. It's currently 1:20, and I realized that I have some leftovers from yesterday. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eat that. It's just a bunch of rice, a bunch of cabbage, a bunch of tomatoes, and also a little bit of chicken. And so because there's only a little bit of chicken and I try and get a certain amount of protein per meal, what I will be doing after I have this meal is having 2 Greek yogurts. I like Okio 000s because they have no sugar, and that'll probably put me at around like 45 grams of protein on the meal and a bunch of carbs and a bunch of fats. So, and of course I have the sweet potatoes as well. So This is it right here. The chicken's hiding in there somewhere. So that's all going to go in my stomach. My first time trying this bad boy right here. Pretty interested to see how it tastes. I like all soda and 0 calories. Makes it even tastier to me. So let's go. All right, I have a confession. I was still hungry after I finished my meal, so I ate some food that my brother brought me. So this is just, you know, orange chicken, brown rice, some veggies, and I only got through about half of it. So probably gonna eat the other half later, and that'll be meal 3, I guess. This cola is turning out to not be my favorite thing in the world either. Sad. Very sad, but it's all good.
Every single day, guess I'm really missing you. And all those things we used to do.
But this weather, man, is really unbeatable. Got all my boys playing pickleball behind me. Can't beat it, can't beat it. Here's meal number whatever. I think this is like 4 or something, but this is rice, beans, steak. I think it's a sirloin cap, as well as some potatoes and some onions. Something like this is a staple in my diet personally, considering it's what my mom cooks for me. So we eat it and it's great and I love it because I don't have to worry about it. So I'm gonna down this and then probably have 1 or 2 more meals today. And this is it right here. This is probably gonna be the last meal of the day. So that's typically what I eat in a day. It's currently 8:54 p.m. and ideally I like to cut off my meals at about this time just so that it gives my gut a little bit of time to take a break after eating all this food and all this training. But the truth of the matter is that I will probably have some ice cream later. You do have to recognize that you are human, and if your framework is right in how you eat, then you don't have to do too much. And if you've noticed, my diet consists of mostly whole foods, and I haven't really had many snacks throughout the day. The drinks that I have are low calorie, and that's what works for me. I mean, I don't have to really think about it too much, and I think that a lot of friction around people's diets and just sticking to it comes from overthinking and comes from making it too hard to stick to. I haven't had to go out of my way to eat anything today. I'm able to enjoy my meal, and of course, this coupled with any vigorous training on any consistent level will yield you the results. And while the answer is not sexy, it does work. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this, and then that should more or less finish the video. So you guys saw pretty much what I get at the grocery store. You guys saw what I eat in a day, and you saw the timing of it all and just what works for me. The key is that it's fun and that it's something that you could stick to, because if you can't stick to your diet, then what's the point of it? So with that note, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you like this one. And if you guys have any video ideas or video requests, please feel free to leave it in the comments and let me know what you guys would like to see me doing. Peace out, guys.